In this tutorial, I want to show you how to draw the male head. The base image that I'm using for this was taught and created in a past tutorial called How to Draw the Male Body, the Basic Shape. If you missed it and would like to catch up, then please watch it first. The link is in the description below. Okay, so let's start adding some details. So what I just did is draw a guideline in the center of the oval. Now, we should have two guidelines, a horizontal and a vertical one. The one we just drew, the horizontal one, is where the eyes are. The vertical one was already drawn in the past tutorial. This is the symmetric center of the head or face. So everything left and right of this line is mirror inverted. I just drew the eyes, and the basic shape of an eye is like a flat oval with pointy ends. In this step of my drawing, I want my lines to be as precise as possible, not like in the first step where I just were roughly adding lines to get the overall shape. So don't hurry if not necessary. And also, I'm not drawing the iris or pupils yet. This will be done when drawing the final character. I just want to get the basic details in the right position. After that, I'm adding some lines around the eye for the upper and lower eyelid. And always do the same on the other side, but mirror inverted. Next, I'm drawing the nose, which is in the center between the eyes and the chin. Basically, it's shaped like three semicircles merged together, and you just draw the lower half of it. If you don't know exactly what I mean, in the future I will add a tutorial how to draw the nose. Next comes the mouth, and the upper lip is always thinner than the lower lip. Most times it is also slightly darker when light comes from above because then it lies in the shadow. And you may also want to vary the position of the eyes, nose, and mouth so every character you draw doesn't look exactly the same. And surrounding the mouth, I'll add some lines for the cheeks. After that, we will add the eyebrows, and you don't have to follow my lead on this. There are at least 1,000 different shapes for eyebrows. So mine are slightly wider than the eye. And then I'll repeat that and do the same on the other side, just mirror inverted. These lines here are for the cheekbones, and you start to see them if your character is thinner or athletic or has an edgy and prominent face. And most superheroes do have prominent faces. So I want this character to have a very wide chin and jawline, almost like a block. And so when I'm finished with the chin and jaw, I like to add some light shadows under the cheekbones just to give the drawing more depth. Then we will add the ears, and I really love this perspective for ears because ears are quite hard to draw, and this way you don't see too much of them. Okay, so now I'm just adding some shadows here and there and defining the shape a little more. And because the eye lies a bit behind in the eye socket, the section between the top of the eye and the eyebrow lies in the shadow or is in the shadow. This line right here is like the separation of the forehead from the side or the temple. Okay, so I'll finish the head with the top of it, and we won't be adding hair in this video. I just want the eyebrows to be a bit darker and give them more texture so they actually look like hair. So after we have drawn the head, let's move on to the neck and traps. Trap is a short form of trapezius and is the muscle between the neck and the shoulder. These wide muscles here start at the jawline and are formed like a V shape towards the breastbone. And even though this isn't the final step, because later on our figure will become an outfit, I already like to add shadows to the drawing. It helps to rip the body and the muscles and looks better and doesn't take too long. Okay, so this is the shadow for the Adam's apple. And I always keep tweaking lines and adding shadows. So right now I'm retracing the outline of the traps, and these are quite worked out. And after that I'll add some shadows for the traps. And what I like to do is retrace the overall outline and give it a darker color, just to give the image or the figure a more comic-like look. Okay, so we're finished with this tutorial, and I hope you liked it. Thanks for watching. And if you don't want to miss any of my video tutorials, then please subscribe. You may also rate this video or leave a comment. Yippee-ki-yay. Have a nice day. Until next time, see ya.